Hello everyone. This channel provides the latest information on the Three Gorges Dam. If you are interested, please subscribe to our channel. Everyone loves the Three Gorges Dam. At 7 a.m. on August 21 local time in China, the water level at the Three Gorges Dam was 159.50 meters. This is a 30 centimeters rise compared to the water level on the 13th of this month. The standard value is 145 meters, so it is still 14 meters above the standard. Looking at the dam from upstream, the water level is probably around the line indicated. As of 9 o'clock this morning, the flow rate at the upstream observation station was 12,600 cubic meters per second, and the inflow to the Three Gorges Dam was 14,000 cubic meters per second. This means that the total value from around the dam and from tributaries is 1,400 cubic meters per second. The flow rate has decreased significantly compared to the 13th of this month. As of 7 a.m., the dam's total discharge was 10,500 cubic meters per second. The dam's total hydroelectric discharge is 31,000 cubic meters per second. If I do some simple math, I get that the Three Gorges Dam is operating at about 30% capacity, with 11 hydroelectric turbines in operation. Compared to a week ago, they're releasing less water.
NISHIYAN channel.
Please take a look at the latest data on the Three Gorges Dam released by China's Hunan Provincial Hydrological Bureau. The black discharge figures show that they have been operating in a similar pattern, but recently have further reduced the minimum amount. Looking more closely at the daily scale, the discharge gradually increases from around 4 p.m., peaking around 9 p.m. At other times, the discharge is kept at near minimum levels. The dam's discharge should normally be adjusted to meet demand, i.e., generate electricity, and this has been the case until now. However, the fact that this is not happening now means that the Three Gorges Dam's power generation is largely useless during the daytime when people are busy. The inflow, shown in green, has decreased significantly, and while it has increased slightly recently, it remains low even over the past month. Since the discharge in Chongqing, upstream, is also at a similarly low level, it's unlikely that the dam's inflow will suddenly increase anytime soon. The dam's water level is again on a downward trend. Despite it being flood season, the water level at the Three Gorges Dam has remained high this year. When heavy rain falls during this time of year, the water level rises temporarily, and the dam then increases discharge and lowers the reservoir level. This is done in preparation for the next flood, and is a standard operation. However, this year there has only been one heavy rain, at the end of June, so they should normally be operating at a lower level, but this is not currently the case. These are the water levels of the Three Gorges Dam over the past 10 years, as published by Macromicro. From 2015 to 2022, they routinely lowered the water level after heavy rains. As you can see, the operational pattern has changed significantly since 2023, and the reason for this has not yet been made clear. The main reason is likely the lack of normal rainfall. Until a few years ago, Chinese official media would publish articles in June claiming that the water level had been lowered to 145 meters in preparation for the flood season and that the dam was safe and secure, but these standard articles have disappeared recently. The water level anomalies described above are never mentioned, and needless to say, they are simply ignoring them as if nothing had happened. We're already halfway through August, and time flies, and September is almost here. Looking at the cumulative rainfall around the Three Gorges Dam this month, it was about 190 millimeters as of yesterday, meaning that the same amount of rain has already fallen as in an average year. Based on Windy's track record, this was a surprising figure, as it didn't seem like much rain had fallen. According to information from the Hunan Provincial Watergate Bureau, there was some heavy rainfall in the early part of this month, but it hasn't rained much since the middle of the month. As I'll mention later, there are no predictions of heavy rainfall from now on, so it looks like we'll be hitting around 200 millimeters this month. Next is the windy weather forecast, showing actual data for the last 12 hours. This shows the situation as of 3 p.m. yesterday. In the south, there is light rain due to the remnants of a tropical depression, and in the north, concentrated rain clouds are spreading around Beijing. On the other hand, no noticeable clouds can be seen around the dam and in the upstream areas. There has been little rain recently. The Three Gorges Dam was built in the middle of the Yangtze River at a huge investment. Its three functions are flood control, hydroelectric power generation, and shipping. However, due to decreased rainfall in recent years, it is no longer fully fulfilling its hydroelectric power generation role. Meanwhile, issues remain, including the accumulation of sand in the dam's reservoir, its impact on fish and other ecosystems, water pollution and other environmental destruction, cracks in the concrete, and waste issues. China's official media only emphasizes the dam's positive aspects. They claim that the dam's optimal water levels, considering hydroelectric power generation, shipping operations, and flooding, ensure safety and security, but I've always had doubts about this as I make this video. As far as this channel investigated, the area covered by the Three Gorges Dam seems to be around the red frame. Next, let's check the forecast for the future. Rain clouds will likely be widespread near the upper reaches of the Yangtze River for a while. Today's weather forecast for the Three Gorges Dam is for a maximum temperature of 35 degrees Celsius, a minimum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius, and light rain. At the moment, it doesn't look like it's going to rain very heavily. Medium and small ship lifts are installed in the dam. The Three Gorges Dam has routes for medium-sized and small boats. This is installed just north of the dam body, and it is always in the picture that the water level information seems to have accumulated up to this point. This is an elevator system, not a pool system. A method in which one ship enters the gate and goes up and down. This is a short time, and it seems that you can go up and down in about 40 minutes. It may look small in the photo, but if you line up the photos that the ship passes through, you can see that it is a big one. Even though it is a medium-sized ship, it can be used for even large ships that can carry manufactured cars. Construction of China's Three Gorges Dam began in 1993 and was completed in 2009, making it one of the largest dams in the world. The dam was built primarily to control floods, provide electricity, and improve water transportation. The Three Gorges Dam power plant, the world's largest, is located here, with a power generation capacity of 22.5 million kilowatts, and has contributed greatly to China's energy supply. On the other hand, there are many problems associated with dams, and during the flood season, people often talk about the possibility of dams collapsing, so I think many people are aware of this. This is a video that summarizes information about the Three Gorges Dam, and is a popular video that has been viewed more than 150,000 times. The URL is posted in the summary column, so please enjoy it. China is currently in the middle of full-scale flood season, but the Yangtze River Basin, which experienced heavy rainfall in June, has recently seen a decrease in rainfall. A few years ago, heavy rain and flooding caused rivers to overflow, sparking worldwide speculation that dams might break. Then, from 2022 to 2023, China suffered from extreme water shortages and droughts. Since then, the Chinese people have continued to suffer from repeated extreme weather events, including floods and droughts. We will continue to provide the latest data-based updates, so please subscribe to our channel.